So, what are we talking
Episode
about
1.
today, Platt? Yeah, this is episode 1. Do
So,
podcasts have episodes?
Of course, since this is the first
Okay.
episode, we will today be talking about how BlueSkies came to be, and who helped us out with it, and how we built the server, how long it took, where the name comes from. Talk about all of it.
Yep, we will. So that's our plans for today. And if you'd like to stick around and hang out with us, please do so. So let's get started. What would you like to talk about first, Platt?
I'll leave that to you to decide.
You're a poo-poo-pee-poo head. So I was thinking, let's start from the very beginning. So
Well, it started with an idea.
Do you remember? Huh?
It started with an idea. We were both playing on a Minecraft server together, which wasn't ours. And we weren't very happy with the staff there. And we were like, we can do a better job.
Okay, that's not exactly how it went in my mind. But I remember that we were hanging out one day, and I remember I was in a very impulsive mood, and I was like, hey, I want to buy another Minecraft server, because I had done so years ago. Never really made it public or anything, just did it with my friends, but I had the idea that, me and Platt could make a great server one day, and I was impulsive, so I was like, fuck it, let's go buy something. Platt, of course, made me wait.
But it worked out perfectly, because you are very good with plugin stuff and shit like that, and I've been admin before as well on another server, so we both had experience too.
Yep, we did, and it's been great because, I'm definitely more the dev side of things, but Platt is also great at being a mod, and he's great at doing more of the moderator aspects and punishing people for shit that they do wrong, and I'm not as good as that, so we definitely bring out our pros and cons of one another in the best sense. And in terms of the name, we complement each other for sure, obviously. So in terms of the name, where did we get the name from, Platt?
It's a song by Jamiroquai. Look it up. It's called BlueSkies.
It's one of our favorite songs, and I remember Platt, about a year and a half ago, right when we first met and started dating, he said, oh, you remind me of the song Blue Skies. And from there, we decided that would be the perfect name for our server because it was so significant to our relationship and us as people. And, it's perfect for us. And it's such a catchy name as well, Blue Skies Minecraft. It's perfect. And it really catches the eye for sure.
And
so it was a perfect name.
I have a funny story about that actually, because listeners of this podcast may know that one of our moderators, Poundfoot, one of our moderators is Poundfoot, and all the way back in 2012, I was playing on a server called the Minecart together with Poundfoot, and we were shooting music back and forth as suggestions to each other to listen to. And one of his suggestions was a band called Jamiroquai, and I'd kind of heard of them before, but I didn't really know their music. And so I listened to their music, and I really liked it. And so I've been listening to Jamiroquai a lot over the past, since 2012. And I wouldn't have known the song Blue Skies if not for Poundfoot. So he indirectly contributed to the name of the server.
Yep, he did.
Without knowing
it. But I really love the name. I think it's incredibly catchy, and we have people all the time coming in and being like, wow, your name is so cool, it's so unique, because we're not just like RPG Minecraft server, join today. It's like Blue Skies Minecraft. It's pretty, it's nice, it's comforting, it's welcoming.
I think it speaks to the kind of people we want to have on the server, so it's perfect.
For sure.
And it also it kind of represents a relaxed atmosphere and easygoing, not too difficult. I mean, it would have been called Thunderstorms if it was supposed to be a difficult server or something.
Yeah, like a faction server, anarchist server for sure.
But it's called Blue Skies.
But no, we're low key, chilling, and fun. So Blue Skies is perfect.
Yep. All right, so that's about the name of the server.
Yeah.
What's next?
How did I'm trying to think, because there's a lot we have to talk about or want to talk about in the future episodes as well as this one. But I think something we get asked a lot is, what were the ideas for spawn and what were the ideas for the
Mm.
overall theme of the server,
Right.
the tutorial and
Well,
everything like that.
we had three of our friends, Log, or you might know him as Hippo, and then Helper Bot
Hmm.
5000, and I Love Bacon Yum. We pretty much gave them creative freedom to do whatever they thought was best for the server
Yeah,
spawn. And Log,
for sure. And the mall and the town
yeah,
square.
yeah, and Log was the one with the most. We made him admin, so he was like the leader of the three, and he came up with most ideas that you see around spawn. But Helper and Bacon also got a lot of freedom to do what they wanted, and
Yeah,
so it's
they did
really a
more of
combined
the.
effort. And they all have their
Oh, for
own. They
sure.
all have their own strengths, which is really funny. Like Log is
Yeah.
really good at like making big visions and like planning out where things should be and what
Mm-hmm.
things should look like, and then Helper's really good at filling that in and making everything
Yes.
look pretty from the outside, and then Bacon's really good at making things pretty from the inside. They're all
Yeah,
they're
I
all good
agree.
at
I
all
think
aspects of building, but I think they all have their own
yes,
strengths which
they
complement
have
each
their
other
strengths for sure.
perfectly.
Yeah, for sure. I think that they all have great strengths, and Helper is great at the little decorations. Bacon is great at filling in small spaces with billions of different little tips and tricks here and there, and has a great outlook on how things are supposed to look and how things are supposed to go. And he's a great builder. And Log, he is great at the overall shape of things. He's great at the bigger picture of a build, and he does a great job too. They all are amazing architects, and they all deserve where they are in our staff positions. And they're great to be around, and they're so cool. They're so good at building. It's crazy. I've always wanted to get to know how to build just like them, but I think it's definitely there's definitely, let's just be honest, there's definitely some genetic significance in there, because I'm not a visual learner, and I cannot do shit like that. It's
But you're good
impossible
at
for me.
drawing, so that's not true.
I don't know about that. I think I'm not good at visual representations in 3D. I'm very good at
Mm.
2D
Okay, yeah,
representations.
that makes sense.
Things like Minecraft, where it's more of a 3D environment, and calculus can be very hard for me. So it's funny. But yeah, that's pretty much about our builders. How did we attribute the other staff members or acquire them into the staff
Well, usually
position?
they were just old friends of ours and people
Yeah.
we trust and we know, like
Mm-hmm.
CCG, like
CZG's an old
Big
friend of
Dog.
Platt. Big Dog's an old friend of
Yeah.
mine. Yeah.
Um,
Pretty much all friends except Nar is pretty new, but
Nars knew.
he he got along really well with everyone so quickly that we just had to jump him into the team.
And also funny, I mentioned Poundfoot before. I knew him from like 8 years ago, and when
Mm.
we had when BlueSkies was launching, I was like, I'll just try and shoot him a message and see what happens. And he was so excited,
Yeah.
and then he started playing. I was just happy he was here for the launch initially. That's just what I asked him for, but now he's like a
Yeah.
big member of the community and a moderator, so that's cool. And
It's
and same
awesome.
with Little Max, for example, whom I
Mhm.
haven't spoken to in a while, and she's a regular now, and even a helper, so she's on the staff team. And
Yeah.
yeah, did we forget anyone? I feel like we forgot someone.
Nope.
Lonak,
I mean, well, but obviously Lunak.
but he doesn't really
But
play. But he's also an architect.
yeah, he's also an architect because he's built here and there. But
Yeah.
and a good friend of ours, so we
Yeah.
wanted to include him on the team. I think that's everyone though, right? I mean, we're not forgetting anyone big, right? I don't think
No, I don't
so.
think
I
so.
mean, I think we're good. But yeah, everyone's pretty much a friend of ours, and then there's Nar. Just kidding. Nar's a friend now, but as far as let me think. So when it comes to the terms of like what we wanted to do with the server, what were some of your main ideas? Like, what were your essentials to the server before we launched?
Well, we wanted it to be survival. We wanted
Mm-hmm.
to have a resource world. We wanted MCMMO, jobs, slime fun. Those were all like core plugins we definitely wanted. We wanted,
Mm-hmm.
but most of all, I guess we just wanted a nice community with a relaxed atmosphere
Yes.
to just hang out
One hundred
with. And
percent.
like I don't even play Minecraft really. I just hang out on the server because I like to hang out with the people that are on it. And
Yeah,
that's I
for
think
sure.
is
I
the
think we
most
have.
important part of a server.
It's okay. I I think we've created such a great community. I think, everyone's been so supportive and so kind, and, the people that have stayed are great and they deserve to be here. And, we deserve to have them, because we love them. We love everyone that joins. I mean, everyone deserves such a great environment, and I think we provide that for them. And, it's great to be around these fresh and very insightful people that are great in general. I love everyone. I think it's great.
And there are some like people, that haven't left a very good impression on our server, but usually don't stay around for very long.
For sure. Yeah, sadly, if you break the rules, you're out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's already happened more times than we anticipated, I think. But
yeah,
also,
for sure.
our community grew because we only launched like a month and a few days ago. It's crazy. It seems like we've been up in the air for like half a year or so, but it's only been just over a month.
No.
Yeah, October 11th is
when did we
launch?
Oh, October 11th. That's right. I thought it was the 17th or something. No, you're right. It's 11th.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And look at how many regular players we already have, and how nice the atmosphere is on the server. It's great.
Yeah, it's great. And we've already had, I think, around 150 that have joined total.
150.
So that's pretty good. Unique players that have joined, yeah, since our launch date. So that's great.
And I also feel like most new players that join the server usually stick around for a while. They don't just get on once. Usually, new players, they come back, which is a good sign.
That's a great sign. Retention rate is really high for us, and it's really important for us to have that, so we get, new players every day, and we get players that stick around. It's super important, especially for like a business, any kind of business. So in terms of ranks, what were our decisions upon the bird ranks in specifics? Because, I was really the one that wanted those bird ranks. Yeah, for sure. Did you have any say in that stuff? Like, did you have an opinion, really? I don't think you really did.
I think I came up with most of the bird names, to be honest.
Yes, you did. You did. I came up with hummingbird and chick. No, I think CZG was chick. What did you? I think you did. I came up with other,
albatross and pelican and.
The later ranks, I'm pretty sure you came up with. Eagle, falcon, all that jazz. I think was you.
Those are birds
I came up more with the baby ranks and the ideas, and then when it came to the elemental ranks, which are the ranks after eagle that you can choose, there's 4 paths. Air, water.
Yeah, let's take some time to explain how that precisely works, because I feel like most people don't even know about it yet.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, it does take a while to get to there anyway. It will take several fucking days. Probably around 2-3 weeks to actually get to Eagle, if not a whole month and a half or so. It should take a while for most players to get to Eagle. So it will take a while for them to get there in the first place, but after they've actually gotten to Eagle, the path is pretty simplistic. So pretty much you choose from 4 paths. There's the 4 elements: air, earth, water, fire, and you choose one of those and you go on your path. So basically you can only choose one and you cannot go back. So once you choose one, you're stuck with it. So you can always read through the rank requirements before you actually make your decision, of course. They all are tied into their element or some kind of animal in that element.
Yes, so
obviously there are life and death on Earth, so it's life path Earth, and death path.
So Earth is split into 2, life and death. And the path that you choose has to do with the requirements you have to fulfill in order to rank up. So, for example, the fire path.
So you choose one you like.
The fire path, what do you have to do to rank up in the fire path?
Fire path is centered around the nether biome and the nether region. So you're going to be fighting mobs that are more nether based. You'll be fighting blazes, wither skeletons, withers, all that jazz to rank up. When it comes to the water rank, an example, you'll be doing more guardians and drowns and fishing and stuff like that. Every element also has MCMMO skills tied to it and jobs tied to it. So you have to be wary of that, and you have to choose which one you favor more so. Obviously, at the end of all of the elemental ranks is one final rank, Icarus. Once you get to Icarus, or once you're at the final stage to getting to Icarus, I should say, you are given a bunch of new tasks, basically. And from there, you actually can combine all of the paths that were available to you, and it's kind of like one final mission. So from there, you'll do all of the stuff required pretty much for each rank, but just bits and pieces. So there will be blazes or, guardians or, just a mixture of the water, earth, fire, air elements, all kind of meshed up and bundled. As far as earth, life, and death, they're kind of different. So with life, you're going to be more doing stuff that has association with breeding or trading with villagers, when in terms of death, it's more killing zombies, skeletons, but even more so pillagers, because we wanted to make sure we got raids in there somewhere. And yeah, it's a really good system in my opinion. I actually, a long time ago, this is when I was probably 19 or something, and I created my first Minecraft server. It was just for fun, but I did create elemental ranks as my rank system. Not bird ranks, obviously, because I didn't really think about that at the time, but more so just fire, earth, air, that stuff. And I think I included wind and a couple other ones, but it was really fun, and I had a really good time making it, and I had a good time making this one as well. And yeah, I love the ranks we've created, and the rank requirements are really fun as well. So we didn't want to make anything too grindy, but at the same time, we didn't want to make Icarus super easy,
Also,
So, yeah.
it might be fun to mention that you made a quiz, or what is it called?
I made a personality test on
to help you decide
fresh-
which element to go into
Yeah.
to rank.
Yep, and it will give you little questions. It's only 7 questions or something really simplistic. It's just for fun. You obviously don't need to take the advice or any word from it seriously. It was just for fun, and I actually had a really good time making it. But
Where can people find
obviously, you don't have to take it to heart. It's on our Discord, so definitely check it out there. Everything's on the Discord. If you have not joined the Discord already, make sure to type /Discord into the chat on blueskies.apexmc.co, and there you will be able to find all your information about ranks, requirements. Oh, we have so much on the Discord.
And if you
currently.
can't find it on the
Announcements for
Discord,
events.
it'll be on the website.
Yes, everything is also on the website, blueskiesmc.xyz, I think
Yep.
is the website. So everything is there. You can find all of our information. It's probably the best place to also reach out to us besides Discord. It also has everything you need on there.
Yep.
So yeah.
BlueSkiesMC.xyz.
Yep. What's next, Platt?
I don't know, actually.
Well, I'm thinking, so, what I also get a question about a lot is the donator ranks. So those are pretty cool. They were pretty innovative as well. So if you didn't already know, we do accept donation ranks. So we have 3 main donator ranks.
Wyvern.
Wyvern, I think is how you say
Phoenix.
it. Wyvern, no. Griffin now.
Oh, right.
And Dragon. Yeah. Phoenix was replaced by Griffin because we wanted Phoenix to be the fire element. The master of the fire element, basically. Anyway.
When it comes to good to mention, when you get a donator rank, it goes parallel to the server rank. So you can still rank up with Seagull and Pelican, and you can still do that whole tree. It'll just say
associated with the actual player.
No,
ranks.
so it'll say that your server rank in front of your name, and then once you get a donator rank, you'll see a little feather icon behind your name, and the color indicates which donator rank you have.
Yes. As well as the 3 main donator ranks, which are $5, $15, and $25 respectively. We also have 4 seasonal donator ranks, which are really fun. I think I included those to be really cool, and they're something different. So if someone doesn't like the 3 main ranks, they can always look at the $15 seasonal rank for that that season. So we have 4 seasonal ranks, just like there's 4 seasons. We've got winter is a reindeer, spring is lovebirds, summer is unicorn, and fall is the flying squirrel. And they're all very fun. They all have their own different unique items and kits and associations with the actual rank itself. So you will get different items depending on the season.
By the way, if the season ends, you will keep your perks. So don't think that when the season ends, you lose your $15 worth, because you won't.
No. So all payments are final, so no matter what, you will get your perks no matter what. Same if you're banned, you'll get your perks, but you'll be banned, so don't do that. But
you can also buy Head Database for $5, access to Head Database.
Yes,
so
Head Database is also available, and anytime we add more cool plugins, we'll probably also put them on the donation store for around $5 as well, just for access for that one plugin. But that's still up to debate for now.
For people wondering, Head Database allows you to do /head, and then you can find...
No, not /head.
Sorry, /HDB.
Yeah.
And then you can find heads that look like certain items. For example, if you want an item in-game that looks like, I don't know, a bag of fries, you can do HDB search fries, and then you'll get a bunch of heads that look like a bag of fries, and you can place them in your home on the table, for example.
Yeah, it's really fun, and it's actually a really cool time. I really enjoy Head Database in general. I think a lot of our players do too. I mean, someone joined and the first thing they did was bought it, so you know it's fun when someone does that.
Shout out to Elf Nerd.
Yeah, Elf Nerd, shout out. In terms of other things, do you have anything else you'd like to talk about, Platt? Oh, let's talk about our plugins, like our majority plugins. So we actually have, how many plugins do we have? We have a lot. Also, my dog's in my room, so if you hear a weird dog noise, that's me.
We have 41 plugins, as it turns out.
We have 41? Damn. Okay, well, we have 41 plugins, which means that we have a lot of shit. So basically, we have a lot of plugins, and Teddy...
Well, most of them, like half of them, are just to make the server run smooth and to have...
Yes.
Like an interface.
Essential plugins.
Yeah, essential plugins that help us run the server as it should.
Yep, and we have the other half is more fun stuff or innovation, like Slime Fun, which isn't really too essential. It's more for fun. Head Database is definitely for fun, but also for decoration and for the spawn was essential. Pets and particles and all that jazz, definitely for fun. But are they great add-ons? Yes, they are. Do you have anything else to say about it?
Well, I think most people are familiar with our plugins. If they're not, then they can always shoot us a message, of course.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, my dog. So yeah, I think that's all we wanted to talk about, though, right, Platt?
Yeah, I think so. If people enjoy listening to this podcast and they have ideas of what we can talk about in future episodes, then they can always tell us that on Discord.
Yeah, please
comment
or... Yeah, for sure. Please comment down below or even just, do whatever you got to do. Tell us in Discord or tell us on the server if you like this idea. Sorry, my dog is literally going to bark at me any second, so I need to go. Thank you all so much for coming today. We really enjoyed your company. I hope you enjoyed listening to us talk about the server. So,
thank you for listening.
Yeah, if you enjoyed, just let us know. Thank you.
Bye.